Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. It is April 20th. Happy 420. Um, Today was a bit of a slower day. We were waiting for a while for a setup to appear, and this was kind of it right here, but I wasn't able to find a clean entry, so there was no real setup for me. Or maybe there was a clean entry, but I'm trying to figure that out now. But to kind of start from the top here, overall, we were bullish on the day. We have multiple breaks to the upside on the 4 hour, and then the 1 hour, we were kind of working off of pretty much like, I'll kind of draw it out here. We do have this order block that we're reacting off of, right? And then this eventually gets moved over to this one, and eventually this one becomes the order block. Now I ended up just using this 4 hour order block. The 5 minute was not the cleanest today. Throughout the whole session, we were kind of just creating higher highs and higher lows. Where's the open? The open was this candle right here. So I personally wanted price to come back into a 1 hour or 4 hour order block, or grab some sort of higher time frame liquidity, because in reality all of this is wick transferring from here to here. We have one break, and then we have our second break, and then we have our third break. We do have a bit of a liquidity grab here, and so you could have maybe gone in if you really bottom ticked to this one. But again, I wanted to have a clean setup, so price ultimately did come back into this 4 hour order block here. It would have been nice if it grabbed this 1 hour liquidity as well, but it didn't. And at one point, this candle here was a bearish candle, and so I was hoping for something like this, right? But it kind of just reacted off and shot up. Finally, we do get a break in our favor here, and then at this point, it's about 11, close to 11 o'clock Mountain Time, so 1 o'clock Eastern, and we finally get a liquidity grab. Now, I'm just going to pull up a picture really quick. This is what was happening. As you can see around here, oh, I didn't get the picture, but 7-1-30, there was a huge passive limit order down there, and so I really thought price was going to be able to come down here, and I was going to spot the absorption there. But price just reacted off of this liquidity grab, and so in terms of the heat map, I don't see, it's not super duper clean. In terms of like my deep charts here, it's not horrible. Like, you can obviously spot absorption, but where is it? Right here. So we see a lot of absorbers, or sellers get absorbed right here, right? 518 contracts, boom, absorbed. And so on the heat map, that was it right there. Price kind of dips back below and then pushes up, and then we have a failed pullback. Now, that's what it looks like, but honestly, it wasn't like super clean to me, and like, again, I wanted price to come down to the 7-1-30s because there was a huge limit order down there, and I think the absorption would have been a lot easier to spot. Or even like down in these areas here, 7-1-31s, things like that. And then I would have liked to seen this. But if the absorption was cleaner, this would have been the absorption. Or you can see sellers get exhausted and then buyers step in and take off, and then we have a failed pullback. This should have been the entry here, which is what I posted here. Now again, this wasn't the cleanest in my eyes, and I guess maybe, honestly, again, I just straight up would have preferred if price was down here. I wanted it to get into those passive orders down at the 7/130s. So yeah, like I didn't really take anything, but that was the setup of the day. I do have a lot, like I'm still not like 100% confident on my absorption, like because even looking at this picture, like I already don't know what this heat map is telling me. Like I just see it like, okay, sellers came down, buyers came in, that's it. So yeah, we're gonna do some work, so I will let you guys go.